Hope you're ready for some long races, because we're getting long this time in PGR2.
We're going to get expanded, it's going to be nice and stretched out, and it's going to feel relaxing. And that's the synopsis for Part 5.
And it's still shorter. It's still shorter than the Yandere Simulator code.
Anyways,
pretty sure the B-movie script is shorter.
For the first of the Enduros, it takes us to Battistero 2 at Florence for 5 laps, and we're going to be driving a Tuscan.
Not only are these tracks longer, like some of the long ones, but also 5 laps, because, you know what, fuck it.
I love the brake lights in this car, by the way. They're not actually the brake lights in this car IRL.
The TVR Tuscan, a PGR1 carryover.
Oh, and 8-car races.
Yeah, yeah, they are. Oh, yeah, that's right. They are, in fact, 8 cars this time.
Expanded field size.
We still need
lengthy tracks.
We still need to come second, though.
Seems like we have ourselves a proper British skirmish here, except it's not in the United Kingdom. It's in Italy.
There are quite a few British cars, though.
Hey, Testarossa.
Whoa!
Yeah. Whoa! Oversteer.
Nice drift.
He just helped you corner.
Oh. Now you're helping him corner.
There's this hairpin. Again.
That hairpin is such a tricky one to do right.
That corner bites my balls, and it's not
it's
nice.
It's very narrow.
And just tight.
Alright, come on, gotta get past this Testarossa. Even though it's blue.
Sorry, Synthwave, you're gonna have to step aside for the big boy.
Damn it, the first 2 cars are starting to take off.
No.
No!
Fast! Big fast!
4 laps.
I
Initiate the quick.
5 laps.
Go catch the Vanquish.
Technically.
Vanquish your foe. Ha ha ha. Please laugh.
That's
Funny.
a car I would like to see in a modern racing game.
What's that?
What, a
The
Vanquish?
V12 Vanquish.
I feel like it's in Forza 7.
I think the leaked car list that showed of Horizon 4 from a few months ago did say that there was the 01 Vanquish was in there.
Now, see, I have to ask, because technically there's 2 versions of it. There's that weird, Singer-esque version of the V12 Vanquish that somebody who used to work at Aston Martin was doing. Or are they going to source a proper V12 Vanquish for it?
They're gonna source a proper one, I imagine.
They could just get Matt Farah's. I'm sure he would let him scan it.
Because you
Matt
really
Farah have a Vanquish.
You really could go either way with it.
Yeah, he has a manual swapped V12 Vanquish.
What?
No kidding.
An absolute Chad.
So he bought a Vanquish and then he swapped it out the paddle shift for an actual manual? What? Well done.
Let's see.
That's strange.
I'm pretty sure
Cool,
he posted a picture of it recently.
God, I'm trying really fucking hard to get up to them.
I just like to point out I really like where the brake lights are mounted on this car.
It seems like you're catching them.
That's actually supposed to be the turn signals, but PGR is like,
oh no, that was too early.
Well, we got 3 laps here.
There.
I just need to catch one of them. I'm not worried about catching both of them right now. Just one.
One is all that we need.
Mess up this corner section here at some point.
I would really hope they would. I think I am slowly catching them, but...
Just gotta keep going fast. Faster.
Bring up the Texas.
Facet.
Test drive, I hate
Bring
you.
up the leak for Horizon.
Thanks for reminding me of that.
And a lot of the cars that have showed up on the leak list have actually appeared in Forza Horizon 4, so...
Yeah, like that. The Pulsar was one that was on that list, wasn't it?
Yeah. With this game's update being arguably the best, in my humble opinion, in terms of added cars.
You got the Pulsar, you got the Puma, you got...
Fucking Puma.
The Puma was such an out-of-field edition, and it has its rallying hardware available as an option for it, too.
Yes.
So, like, you've got the mud flaps, you have that ridiculous spoiler.
Yeah. I literally made it like a clone of the one in PGR, or on Rise for Challenge 2.
I made mine look like the GT Class 3 / Rally 2 class car from R Racing Evolution's PAL version. Since yes, that car was in that game, just not in the American version. for some reason.
Oh, come on, I'm closing the gap.
Closing in.
Oh yeah, the Puma is also
Oh, you're
in
getting
Kaido Battle
making
2 in Japan.
gains.
That version of racing also had the Cabrera Speed 12 in GT1 and
God,
the
Speed 12.
RGT. It's not even the street legal Speed 12 either. It's the full-on GT car that somebody fielded at one point.
Come on.
So close.
All I can think of now when I hear Speed 12 is I get PTSD flashbacks to Toga 2.
Toga 2,
God.
yeah.
You gotta dive.
Yeah, the PS1 version, apparently that game just has weird handling.
911 Turbo.
There's the
Finally!
third one.
I passed.
You
I'm
did
in
it.
second place. I have to hold it now.
Yeah, it just took you 4 laps.
What's the leader drive? Oh, the leader's in a Viper.
Okay, final lap.
Oh, dang.
Cool.
It's the final lap.
Is it
More
the
games need the
GTS?
Red Racer announcers. That's GTS.
Oh, it's the
That is a
GTS.
GTS.
That is a GTS.
It's the last lap, and in the lead is
Oh, that works. Oh, maybe.
Oh, well,
Go, 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 go!
I didn't mean to do that, but
interesting
Don't let the
developments.
Poach Pash? What the hell did I just say?
sorry, buddy, but I gotta get through.
You bopped them.
Bop.
At least
Bamboozled.
we finally got to see the Viper up close because we couldn't get to do that earlier.
I just now noticed this car is in one of TVR's multicolor paints.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's in the. It's kind of like the Mystic Chrome, kind of.
Reflex
Spice.
Spice?
I
Yes.
think that's what this is. Yes.
Spicy.
I think the only reason I know that is because of Gran Turismo 5.
Yeah. Same here, honestly.
It's a spicy boy.
I
Alright,
think this
there we
car was
go.
actually in GT
Whew.
PSP or
That was-
similar-
that was-
Not only
similar.
That
did
felt
you
that was some
head
work.
second, but you also got the lead.
I did in fact win.
Congratulations
beat
on winning.
Not the
Vanquish
Turbo, the
last.
GTS, the Cobra, the Morgan, the Exceed, the Testdrive, and a Vanquish.
I'm sad the Vanquish finished last. That's unfortunate.
6,000 kudos. And we ranked up to 11, so I get 6 more tokens.
I love these rank up scenes.
Same.
I know.
Anyways, so
They're
now we
all
get to
track specific.
now we get to
too.
do the tour in Washington D.C.
Oh boy.
And what are we
Oh,
driving?
boy. In a
Stingray.
Corvette. Stingray.
Ooh.
Not a Stingray, a Stingray.
Yes.
Go Stingray.
This Corvette stings anyone named Ray.
Yep.
Fuck
We
Ray.
have an S2000, a Mazda
this thing actually gets
RX-8,
off the line.
Yeah, this
the Integra, the RX-7,
350Z.
350.
There's a
yeah.
Skyline and there's a
Impreza.
Impreza.
And Pretzel.
Impressive.
Unfortunately,
I'll be
it's
here
the
all night.
Impreza in one of the worst colors that it came in.
Ah.
Gray.
The gray color. Yeah.
Gray.
I've never been a fan of it.
Ass gray.
I was
Silver
never
looks better.
the silver's. Oh,
Oh, goodbye Skyline.
goodbye Skyline.
Oh,
Later, loser.
you just killed the car you were using in an earlier race around here.
Yep.
That's
I have
You
no
hate
use for it
to see it.
anymore.
I think this car
Send it
might
to the
be
junkyard.
really good.
I'm gonna say that yes, it is.
Corvette is
Considering
the
that
Stingray's
this-
pretty zoomy.
was the car that was bullying you around here earlier, I think?
In the
Was
Skyline?
it here or was it Sydney?
I think
was-
here it was the Cobra that was bullying me.
Yeah, never mind. It was
So
at
that-
Sydney where it was bullying you.
That beautiful, high quality interior JPEG.
At least the steering
Hey,
wheel
at least it
moves.
has something. It's not just like a silhouette of sorts.
Yeah.
Ow.
Well, that's not
Honestly, I
how-
love the early to mid 2000s like interior JPEGs. It's
They're
like they
fun.
tried
They did.
Yeah.
instead of just having it be a void.
It worked for the time.
Oh,
Mhm.
reverse.
Oh,
Oh,
reverse.
whoops. I was kind of
Don't do
distracted
that.
that I realized, oh wait, I shifted too far down.
He was mad that you dumped the Skyline.
Went into R for race.
Race mode. The race lights were on too.
Yeah, he's just
RX-7.
giving
Round and
it
round
a, he's giving it a racing modification.
Hell yeah.
Going from Stingray to Stingrace.
Yeah, I gotta pump up the power.
I seem to be especially punny today. I'm sorry.
Honestly,
I
it's
apologize.
fine. It's better than 2015 Rhino.
Let's not talk about that.
It's
Exactly.
better than my
I
commentary.
love
Midtown
2015
Madness
right?
debate.
I'm about to do what's called a pro gamer move or Kyle Larson move, depending on context.
Pro gamer move.
Oh no.
No, not the Kyle
I
Larson
have just fucking Just your fucking saying for ages was just that word, tongue my anus.
Where were you when Kyle Larson got canceled?
That was not a time to be alive.
That was not a time.
So once the
anyways, maturing and becoming a better person. Hi.
Yes.
Once the GT5 re-LP.
It might actually happen.
I just gotta mention.
I honestly can imagine you wanting to redo it just because you want to just get rid of the stigmatism that is the old ones and how you're edgy McSpook.
At least.
Did I just say edgy McSpook lad?
Yes.
I would say at least maybe go through the segments that use that word.
I ain't watching through friggin' 230 hours of video.
But that is true. 230 hours is a lot of time to invest.
Right after the direct
I'm pretty sure
attention
I'm pretty sure Rhino probably just wants to re-LP the whole series, maybe save for 4.
Maybe.
You guys copyrighted music.
Did you use that term in GT6 as well? Is GT6 safe?
I don't know. Probably not, because I think I did 6 like immediately after 5 or something.
You did.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna delete my channel.
I would recommend
That's it. That's the whole plan.
GT4 is safe at least.
I don't know. YouTube copyrights kind of messed with GT4 a little bit.
True.
So maybe I think YouTube might be forcing your hand on that one then.
I mean, you know, Gran Turismo 3. The Let's Play that literally cannot be heard.
Gran Turismo 3, the LP that just doesn't exist anymore.
All thanks to Sony Music Entertainment, Japan.
Yeah, I have
Stone Free, yeah, mute this video.
Because they put down a strike on my second channel. Where
That's why when I started doing the stream of it, that's why I turned that song right the fuck off.
Yep.
I'm still getting copyrights because I have the other songs playing, but at least you could still hear the video, which is good enough.
Yeah, it's not like the video is getting muted in like 200-something countries.
I at least like to keep it on during stream because then it gives me something to listen to because you know the parts last like multiple hours.
It reminds me of a while back when I streamed Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Kept the music on.
I just realized I like how I can
I
see
went to post the VOD to YouTube. Blocked in 200+ countries. Oh, thanks.
Oh, was it because of KRS-One?
It was because of pretty much the entire soundtrack.
Fair.
I just realized I like how in my current setup I have 3 screens of the game going right now. I have the main screen on the right, which is how I'm playing the game because you know instant footage. I have the OBS window on the far left monitor, and then in the middle I have the Discord window.
3 times the gameplay.
Not to sidetrack or anything, but I have a question for you, Mr. BMX Man.
Who is Mr. BMX Man?
I'm referring to Rhino in this instance.
Hi, what?
So, are you aware of the fact that there was an updated version of the original Dave Mirra that got pushed out? Maximum Remix or whatever it's called.
Not aware?
Has more content, more levels, so on and so forth.
I did not know this.
Surprise.
Plays on the same engine too. It's not like a Dave Mirra 2 where it's weird, let's just say. Good game, but weird.
Huh.
Now back to your regularly
scheduled commentary.
This track is long.
Yes.
It sure
is an endurance.
Wow.
At least it's not the Nürburgring. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, God,
honestly, I wish it was the Nürburgring.
Imagine if the
the
last street race was just 5 laps of the Nürburgring.
The Nordschleife is my favorite track. I love it so much.
But yeah, it was just like never mind, I lost my train of thought.
The train has left the station, ladies and gentlemen.
Have y'all ever ran the Nordschleife in the other direction?
Yes.
It's very
I've played PGR4.
Yes, same here.
I too have played PGR4.
Wow.
Let's just say reverse.
I
Schleifer
used to do
is,
lobbies in Gran Turismo 5 with
scary.
friends where like we would do like a Nürburgring suicide race.
Oh,
Half of
God.
us,
Oh, God.
half of us went the right way, half of us went backwards.
Did
Sounds
you
like
all
fun.
use classic muscle cars to go for that proper EVA destruction type
Oh
feel?
yeah, we mostly stuck with like muscle cars. I think we all agreed to use like the Camaro or something. Because that
That's
car was
pretty
like, because it was like a premium car, so it was easy to obtain, and then, you know, balanced performance.
Yeah, it's not like most of the classic muscle cars in that game, which were in the UCD, which have fun getting them all.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the
Also
used car
being able to
dealership in that
afford them.
game.
I love the used car dealership.
It's
I
a
wish it was-
blessing and a curse.
I like the used car
I
dealership in
find it
GT4 and to an extent also GT2. I don't like how it is in GT5 because it's just way too. I mean, like the mass majority of cars are in there, and getting certain vehicles for certain events means you gotta fucking go day after day after day, and it's like
Formula
I think
GT.
it's too random. Like, I think it worked best in like GT4 and probably earlier games where it's like random, but also on a. Well, I'd say not random, but it's part of like a
set
a
rotation.
cycle.
sequence cycle. Yes, words are hard.
I liked it a lot in Gran Turismo 2, where it wasn't all classified into one dealership. It was classified per manufacturer,
Yeah,
but was still random enough to where, you know, stuff like the 2.2B Impreza or the C10 Skyline were still kind of, you know, randomized to where they didn't show up all the time, but
yeah, it was such a big deal with the way GT5's used car dealership worked. They then had to introduce the online dealership, which always had there was always certain vehicles.
But now the
Formula
servers are
GT.
down.
Formula GT.
Yeah, there would always be a Formula GT. Always.
took me 4 fucking hours of grinding days to get that damn thing.
And they were always new versions of those cars too.
Yeah, 0 miles.
Mm-hmm.
But then of course the rest of them were all like cars that were themed for like seasonal events and stuff, which made sense.
Mostly standard cars, if I remember
It was a
right.
good way to it was a good way to get some other vehicles that you didn't have.
Yeah.
But
Always standard
now that the
cars.
online servers are dead, oops.
Yeah, they've been dead for a
Got that.
long time.
Yeah, a couple years
I
now.
was actually there for when GT6's servers kicked the bucket. That was a
I was
weird day.
It was a very weird day.
Why would you kick the bucket over?
Pour one out for the GT5 2.
Pour one out for the PS3. Pour one out.
GT 5.5.
Pour one
That's
out.
the
yeah.
best way I can describe Gran Turismo 6.
GT
Pour one
5
out
and a
for
half.
Pour one
Yeah.
out for the PS3 generation.
Can we pour one out for Drive Club too?
Yes.
Oh, I'm
Those
sad.
servers went down recently.
I wanted to play Drive Club, but I kind of can't now because my PS4's dead.
Oh,
Oops.
rip.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm still slightly upset about it because I don't know what's wrong with it. My biggest fear with it is that it's the soldering that's messed up.
Finally
Because
done this.
if it's the soldering, then I'm screwed for the lack of a better term.
That's a
because
problem.
That's motherboard, and I don't think Sony's accepting stuff at the moment.
Oh fuck that.
I don't think
Took a while.
anybody's accepting stuff. for
Zoom.
Now I'm ranked
there.
12. I
even
got
the last
7
race.
tokens.
That car looks
2 more to
so
go.
We're
sad.
only halfway there.
So now I got Cotton Tree Drive at Hong Kong, and we're in a tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
This is going to be. It's.
I'll do it
This
tomorrow.
is the TVR part.
Yeah, I just realized like fucking. The first one was a TVR, and this third one is also with a TVR. So
Ooh,
does
that's
that,
This is a bit of an
TVR, the
oxygen
ultimate
for-
endurance machine.
Pimmer.
so
Oh,
does that,
this track.
Very
Oh,
awesome
I already-
for
I already-
TVR.
I already know what the last race car is going to be, but I would make the joke. If I didn't, I would make the joke and say, "Does that mean the last one's also going to be a Corvette?" Just to kind of go with the pattern. But sadly, it isn't.
Spoiler. Except not
Anyway.
really. This game's 17 years old. Who
It's like
cares?
I
Oh
said.
my gosh, spoilers.
It's like
We're
I
back
said.
in Hong
You've
Kong.
had 17 years.
To be fair, I'm being a hypocrite right now because I was telling people not to spoil Colin McRae Rally 2 while I was playing it.
Yeah,
A 20-year-old game.
those people better be glad I wasn't in the chat with the hammer on
I mean,
standby.
I mean, they didn't say anything.
But then
It's just
again-
like It's like I could tell you something about the game. Like, please don't.
Imagine someone made a huge mod for that, and because of the year, they called it Call McCrew Rally 20.20.
Then again, I'm like Reaper. I have the hammer on standby at all times.
Except when someone says a bad word in chat, in which case no one does a damn thing.
I wasn't paying attention. Okay.
I was listening.
I don't think anybody does. Let's be honest here.
All right, so we're in the safes.
I think I actually.
We are in the safe zone.
Good, because this track is a mess.
And not the stupid renaming of White Panther from TXR2.
Yeah, this track is strange.
Whoa!
Very strange.
There's a lot of it. Elevation change. A lot of turns.
It loops over itself from the map a couple of times.
It does.
Yeah, it goes above itself.
Especially
Like
up
right here.
here.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Because up here it's like a figure of 8 kind of.
The strats.
That didn't really
Wall
work as
riding.
well as I thought it would.
Yeah, wall riding is not exactly something you really want to try and do.
No, it's not really a thing in this game.
It's not Gran Turismo 3.
Oh god.
Not most games.
Yeah, imagine
Without
doing
mechanical damage.
3.
It's not
Imagine-
Horizon 4.
Imagine wall riding on the time trials in GT3. Oh wait,
SMH.
complex string exists.
Imagine making.
Can you
joke
even?
about GT3
There isn't even
and then
anything to
getting
wall ride
toned
on
out
complex
completely.
string.
Yeah.
I redid all of those the other day because I started a new
Yeah, I saw that.
playthrough, and
You got the panels.
complex string is a mistake, or at least that track with that car
Until
is a
until you said steak, I thought you were about to say complex string is a messiah. I was like, what?
No.
Yes.
It's a good track, but that car in that
It's a good-
track is sad.
I think
It's
I'm
a good
too used.
test track.
I think I'm too
Not a
used
good
to
race
hearing.
track.
I think I'm too used to hearing the term Monday Night Messiah lately.
It's really because of that last
Jesus Rollins.
section with the hills, the undulating S curves.
I really like. Speaking of it, I really like that he's just been letting his hair grow, so he now really just looks like Jesus.
Yep.
Also, special
Jesus.
shout-outs to the R license test with the Lancia Delta for being absurdly difficult for no reason.
I'll be real
To
with
be
you.
difficult.
I've played Gran Turismo 3 so little that I have no clue of what
Tahiti
you're
Maze
talking about.
is where people
Oh.
go to suffer.
Oh, are you talking
Oh,
about?
well.
Are you talking about the Tahiti that one test or like the full course or what?
Referencing the one test with the hairpins.
Delta?
With
Oh,
the Delta.
Oh, I spent too many fucking hours trying to do
That
that.
test sucks so
I
much.
ended the first part of the stream trying to do that. Then when I woke up in the morning, when I knew I was gonna do, like the next time I knew I was gonna get back to streaming that, I purposely did it off screen just to get it done. Speaking of which, I need to get back to streaming that.
The full
Yeah.
lap around Tahiti
I probably
Maze
will.
isn't too bad because it's basically a harder version of that time trial with it. Because it's with the same car and the same track going in the same direction.
I
probably-
just realized you went bumper cam.
Yeah,
I just
wanted to see how I would do in the bumper cam.
I might not even.
Hey, look,
like,
it's me, circa 2011.
Oh yeah, when everyone
Yeah.
complained. Oh Jesus!
I can't see
Oh
the
my.
car.
Don't hit those walls, by the way. You're not supposed to do that.
Fucking when
That's
everyone
illegal.
used to complain that you would do bumper cam because you couldn't see the car. It's
And
like
then when I finally switched to third-person camera, there was one person who like spammed the same comment on every video. Don't use that view.
it's like
Don't use that view.
it's like you literally
Heather
can't.
Solberg would like to know your location.
It's like you literally can't. It's like you literally can't fucking win.
Also, Lewis Hamilton.
Welcome to YouTube. You can't win.
Yeah, the sim lords are like, oh, you can't use that. Meanwhile,
I think-
people like
I think the term-
Hamilton and Solberg are like, haha, camera go. brrrr."
I think
Petter Solberg, last in WRC champion.
I think the term you're actually looking for, Test Drive, is welcome to YouTube. Fuck you.
Pretty much.
That's pretty accurate slogan.
Yeah.
I
Hunter,
want Petter
whenever you
Solberg.
stream GT3 next, I think I'm just gonna turn my chat off because I can't make one meme joke. Like, and I was.
I
only
honestly,
gonna do it
yeah, I
once
need
without
to,
being
I just need
taken
to
down.
stream again, and just for the longest while, it
You
was
sure
just,
do.
Yeah.
for the longest while, it was just a case of, But now it's like I'm at the point where it's like, you know what's good? Content.
I
Oh,
have
I
to
know
watch.
that.
Activity.
I have to watch live streams with the chat turned off. Because if I say someone's stupid, everybody's gonna jump on me. Because that's how this
If
works.
anyone jumps on you in my chat, I'm gonna fucking be like, boy.
About to eat your ass.
That's why I lurk so badly.
No, I remember making I only made it once. I made a pink Vids meme joke and then I got timed out in the chat.
Who timed you out?
Probably
Wait, you got
Reaper.
timed out for referencing the good meme?
Probably Reaper who timed you out.
Oh,
No,
well,
no.
That's Reaper.
that's not even an
Fucking
actual
Reaper.
timeout if it's Reaper.
That's him. That's him.
That's
just
his
Reaper.
own thing.
That's just what
That's
he
how he
does.
communicates.
He communicates through timeout.
His communication makes me
descriptions.
very concerned
No,
for my well-being.
it was somebody who said, it's like, oh my god, I'm so tired of this.
But yeah, what are we
Yeah,
saying about
making
good
that
meme?
joke.
What?
Good memes.
I get
Vince.
timed out in the chat by somebody who wasn't Reaper because, oh my god, do not make this joke. Just like, okay.
I'm gonna have a word with somebody.
I mean,
Hey, it's a noble.
I don't.
Noble.
I mean, I'm not
Oh,
one
hey,
to spam.
there's
the
another
pink-
car.
I'm not one to spam the fuck. Damn, I'm not gonna catch it though. I mean, I'm not one to spam the fucking pink Vids meme, but people find it funny. I'm not gonna sit there and piss and moan
Neither
about them
do I don't
referencing it.
spam the meme. I was gonna make the one joke and then move on with my day, but I'm just like, are you serious?
All right,
But
fucking
aside-
Doritos.
There's a meme that's much, much worse.
Edinburgh.
All right, last one. Last street race.
Hey.
It's Edinburgh. Castle 8,
Hey,
5
look.
laps, and
Hey, look,
we're in an Enzo.
it's the
It's
Ferrari
Horizon
Enzo.
The cover
Horizon
car.
4.
Wow. Incredible.
Except the only problem is, it's not in red.
Oof.
Black.
No, it's in black.
That's
Ferrari
actually 220.
would like to know
Hey, look.
XG220, 911 GT2, the S7,
20S7. Holy shit.
F50, Courier GT,
We got the big
CLK.
boys here.
CLK, GTR.
Oh,
in the 911 GT1.
I didn't
got
realize we were playing Horizon 4.
I got sandwiched.
Welcome to Forza Horizon 4. Okay.
I find it a happy coincidence that when they picked the the Northern United Kingdom for the setting, if you would, that they just happened to pick Edinburgh.
It kind of seemed like Edinburgh would be one of the top choices.
Yeah.
Probably because of this very reason.
I mean,
I'm
there
kinda-
is that this game was used in the Law Racer story. So
Where do you think Horizon
for
5
reference.
is going to be located?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
as much as I would love to see Horizon Japan, that's not going to happen because, let's just say they're very strict on outsiders coming in and getting mappings of their locations because that's
Los
how Japan
Angeles.
works.
It's not fair.
Yeah, it's probably going to be an
Oh, you
American
bastard.
location.
Japan is very
I would-
isolationalist when it comes to outside media,
No
and
gaijin.
it's unfortunate, but what
I
can you do?
wouldn't mind.
Oh, the
saying,
mustard
hey,
is
just
back.
pick Seattle.
Yeah, it is in fact the mustard.
As long
I
as it's not
believe-
like as long as it's not a desert area, I think.
At
I'll be
least to
fine.
be fair,
Already got that
this
twice.
this last particular event isn't that hard because the car they give you is really fucking good in this game.
The one game where the Enzo doesn't suck.
Yeah,
And it
although
isn't
I've
just an understeer machine.
not driven it in the Crew 2. But then again,
Honestly,
it's the Crew 2.
I wouldn't mind a Horizon game set in Florida.
So I always find it weird that most games the Enzo is not that not that like fantastic in. Is it just like that in general, or is it just?
It's just I don't know.
It's
I
weird.
don't know.
Cars like
It's
the
always
FXX
depicted.
drive wonderfully, even though that's based off of an Enzo, but that's a track-based Enzo.
Because I know
not
the car
street.
was in GT5 and 6, and in that game it's actually kind of bad.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't think I
know.
ever used it.
I don't know if it's like that in real life, but the car is usually depicted as like super understeery, and oh my god, I hate driving it.
Probably because of the long wheelbase and absurd amounts of power that glorious V12 makes.
So
For being such an old game, this car's engine sound is pretty decent.
It is actually really good.
But, two things. One,
Then
I believe
GT4
on
came and
one
I
of
was like,
the,
ooh.
I believe one of the Horizon live streams explained the reasoning why they can't use Japan as a location. And two, if we do get a Horizon set in Seattle or in Turn 10's general backyard, can we have Pacific Shipyards back as a track layout, please?
Either
that'd be a
Pacific
hell of a callback.
Shipyards-
I'm about it.
I still want to see a fucking Horizon game in Canada.
Canada would be another good location.
Go to Vancouver, it's nice there.
Vancouver would work.
Have the
Vancouver would
area,
work.
like, Vancouver or Heck, Quebec even.
I mean, Vancouver, Montreal. You got some good spots you can go to.
What if?
Set it in Newfoundland. Set it on the rock.
No,
Or
here.
have another
this?
massive PGR4 callback and have it between Quebec and New York.
What if they pulled a crew and just did like a USA map, but like different and
See,
Horizon
And with
not-
licensed racetracks.
And not
that would be
half-assed.
cool. The only problem I see with that is it's gonna take a long time for them to make a map like
That
that.
would take
Yeah.
That is
so
true.
long for Playground and Turn 10.
Unless they worked on it and also like a singular city at the same time, and then just continued working on the big map for years and years.
The map that
I
they
feel like a
had
map
for
of-
the... Sorry, go ahead.
I think a map of that scale wouldn't really
It
fit
doesn't
Horizon,
work
I guess,
for
because
Horizon,
I don't know. When I think Horizon, it's like more of a contained area of a place instead of just a countrywide festival.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess the only real exception to that would be Horizon 2, because Horizon 2's location is more or less southern Europe.
Yeah.
That general area between Nice, that place in France, and southern Italy?
Something like that.
Northern Italy?
I've still never
Kinda
played Horizon 2.
Mediterranean.
It's the only
You can buy it on
Horizon
Xbox
I played
360
360 version of Horizon 2 now that I have it.
You have the 360 version?
Yep.
Oh,
Version is
no.
awful.
I want to play it.
I heard
Also
a
recently
comment
bought.
about the Horizon, the version of Horizon 2 on Xbox, and it was something along the lines of, I didn't know the Nissan Skyline was the first Tesla ever invented,
Oh, whoops.
Oh no.
because it was missing an engine sound.
Oh, well, whoops.
Whoops.
Oops.
Ow!
Also, speaking of alternate versions, I also recently picked up the PS2 version of Testdrive Unlimited.
Ooh. Very nice.
Yes.
Ah!
You ready
So
for a
on
fairly
Horizon
different experience?
locales, so back to Horizon locales. If they were to do like the Washington State, that would be kind of nice because hey, I live here. But then also there is a couple racetracks they could play with. They could either add in the Ridge, they could add in Pacific Raceways, they could add in Evergreen Speedway or Skagit Speedway. And because the weird thing about Washington State is that we have there's the Olympic Rainforest, there's Western Washington, the Puget Sound area, there's the Cascade Mountain Range, there's snow and all that kind of stuff in Central Washington. But then we get into Central and Eastern Washington where it's more arid and more desert-like.
At least
It
now
gets
I know where
hotter.
Seattle's located properly now.
Yeah, it's Puget Sound area.
Fucking... I love how
You
for ages
thought
I
it
thought it
was
was
in
Seattle,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. No, it's Seattle, Washington.
Wisconsin.
Jeez.
Seattle, no, Watkins Glen is no longer Watkins Glen, it's
Thunder.
Seattle Glen.
But Watkins
Thunder,
Glen is in New
geological
York.
master.
Hush.
Yeah, exactly.
But if it's not going to be in the state of Washington, I would say Florida, actually. 'Cause
Yeah.
we haven't really had that kind of wet swamp vibe.
Yeah, in a Horizon game.
I
at least.
guarantee if they
Horizon
did
game,
that,
at
people
least.
would be like, lol, Need for Speed Heat already did this.
It's like,
Oh,
yeah,
fuck 'em.
Yeah, but they did Miami,
Exactly.
and they don't.
How many
like, the
Florida
Alpha
Yeah.
minions did the Heat
Garbage.
have? None. You know how many Horizon would have? A lot.
Let me remake the best
You did
character
it.
from Need for Speed
Yay.
in Horizon 4. Let me go to the Horizon Festival as Officer Shaw.
All
my
right, there we
God.
go. So that's all the street races done. Woo! Fuck.
Nice name.
7,463 kudos, and we can go up to rank 13 and get 7 tokens.
Wow.
Hey,
There we
look,
go.
Wow.
Horizon 4 photo mode.
All
Starting
gold, all
2018.
Wow.
So, which means when we get back to the next part, we're gonna be starting the timed runs.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, time attack.
Oh,
so
boy.
stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see, whoa, hang on.
If you want to see more,
Calm down.
subscribe to the
If
channel.
you want to if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you know when the next video goes up. Check out my links down below. Support the channel if you want on Patreon. Thank you to Toxic Bunny Hadger. I'm just gonna stick with that. And
Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
And Bunday Mare 21 for your excellent support over on Patreon. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next video.
Bye.